Hi, I'm Ben Mankiewicz. You're joining us here on TCM on the first night of our Star of the Month Salute to Movies with Gregory Peck. Born Eldred Gregory Peck in La Jolla, California in 1916, Peck took an interest in acting when he was in college at Berkeley. After graduating, he moved across the country to refine his craft at the neighborhood playhouse in New York, and it was there that he dropped the Eldred from his name. Later said, "I never liked the name. Since nobody knew me in New York, I just changed to my middle name." As Gregory Peck, he began performing on Broadway in the early 1940s, quickly earning attention from Hollywood. He was talented, he was handsome, and he had this innately authoritative but reassuring voice. His timing was also fortuitous. The industry badly needed strong leading men to fill in for many top stars serving in the war. Peck had been exempted from service due to an old back injury, so he returned to California in 1943, this time, though, to Hollywood, and made his debut a year later in the wartime drama Days of Glory. With his second picture, The Keys of the Kingdom, also released in 1944, Peck earned a Best Actor Oscar nomination, emerging as one of the hottest new stars in the business. Within a year, he was appearing opposite Ingrid Bergman and working with director Alfred Hitchcock on the movie We Have Next, released by United Artists in 1945, Spellbound. Story here begins at a psychiatric hospital in the Northeast where one of the analysts, that's Bergman, takes a special interest in the hospital's new director. That's how Peck enters the picture. When it becomes clear that this is a man who needs help himself and he might be dangerous, Bergman uses psychoanalysis to try to understand him and get to the bottom of what's happening to him. The film was spearheaded by its producer, David O. Selznick, who'd recently started psychoanalysis, and he was eager to make a movie about it. To create the film's central sequence, an extended dream that Gregory Peck's character conveys to Bergman, Hitchcock persuaded Selznick to hire the surrealist painter Salvador Dali, famous for his dreamlike paintings. Dali produced a series of original paintings for the film. Here it is from 1945, also with Michael Chekhov, Leo G. Carroll, and TCM's old friend Norman Lloyd. This is Spellbound. Originally, David O. Selznick wanted Spellbound to star Joseph Cotten and Dorothy McGuire, but he ultimately decided to go with two other stars, the ones you just saw, Gregory Peck and Ingrid Bergman. Bergman had just given an Oscar-winning performance in another psychological thriller, Gaslight, from MGM in 1944. Peck had been in Hollywood for a year at this point and had only made two pictures, but one of them earned him an Oscar nomination, The Keys of the Kingdom, released a few months before Spellbound. Spellbound became another hit for Peck early in his career. He worked with Alfred Hitchcock once more. 2 years later, he starred in Hitchcock's suspenseful courtroom drama, The Paradine Case. Coming up, Gregory Peck gives an Oscar-nominated performance as a journalist who learns firsthand about anti-Semitism in a bold drama from director Elia Kazan. Gentleman's Agreement is next on TCM.
Next on TCM, Gentleman's Agreement, then The Yearling, and later, The Valley of Decision. TCM chooses Gregory Peck tonight.